What is up, everybody? What's up, Lance? How are you? What's up, guys? Yeah. Um. Where is need my water? So I'm pretty much gonna. Um. Can't talk today. Yeah, I actually am gonna stream a lot of E3. Don't want to say everything yet. I'm not sure about EA's event on Saturday. Um. But I'm going to be streaming a lot of the other stuff. I'm going to definitely be streaming Sony's event, Microsoft's event. Um, yeah, man, everything's great. No one was hurt. The house wasn't damaged. Um, Office was fine. It just sucked not having power for like 5 days, though. But thank you, Matthew, and thank you for donating. So, yeah, I'm going to be streaming a lot of E3. That'll be on the main channel, though. I don't think anyone's really going to mind me streaming E3 on my main channel. For those of you who keep saying they want me to go back to gameplay footage for a little while, probably for about a week, I am going to go back to gameplay because we're finally setting up for that live stream show I'm going to do on Twitch. So I have a bunch of shit on one side of the room that I have to move to where my film setup is. And I have a big filing cabinet that's actually my landlord's. So for him to move it into a room that's like in a back room where my office is, I have to like move all of my crap and have to have a whole bunch of crap on the other side while we're painting and setting up stuff. So I'm not going to have access to filming. So maybe it might only be for a few days, but I'm saying a week to be err on the careful side. You're going to see gameplay videos. So big gulps. What's up, Sean? Oh yeah, I like the game. You know what's funny is I recorded some gameplay today to set up stories for tomorrow. And I obviously I was playing Bloodstained Circle of the Moon. I was playing Agony. That game is fucking terrible. And I was playing Far Cry, which I actually not streaming it. I enjoyed it a lot more. Um, but I couldn't. It's weird. I couldn't picture just that being the only way me uploading videos again. It's too weird now. It just doesn't feel right. I'm not really looking forward to. You know what? I'm actually curious. Hold on one second. Sorry, that was an important message I had to send to somebody. Um, I didn't even see you sent me a friend request, Sean. Thank you for donating. I will. Let me print that. Thank you, Warnuts. So, I actually did a post today saying that temporarily I'm going back to gameplay, because I'm just not going to have access to that side of the office. And people, oh, that's it, he's going back to gameplay. That's it, it's over. It's funny because there were a couple other times temporarily I went back to gameplay for a couple days, and everyone said the same thing, and I just always went back to filming. Trust me, with how much I invested in that setup, it isn't like my other setup that I had in my old house, where I had a whole bunch of boxes all over and tried to make it look pretty, and I used like a Fisher Price Sony 4K camera. Like that whole office was a straight up investment, man. Well, don't fall in love with the gameplay videos because they ain't gonna last. Well, I recorded Bloodstained Circle of the Moon today. I recorded Far Cry 5. It's only for a little bit, Crazy. I'm gonna try to make it less than a week. I'm gonna try. I really don't want it to be. I didn't hear. I thought the bet was their biggest thing was X, but that's what Sony wants to make their, PlayStation Network service. First off, thank you for donating, Leader of Bats. They want to make their service their primary revenue stream. I'm hoping Nintendo. I want to see. It's so funny. I'm actually going to be talking about this tomorrow. How the most popular version of Bloodstained was for the Switch, and think about how logical that is. Here's a game where it's done in that retro style. Obviously the Tegra X1 chipset is going to play the game just as good as it's going to play on my PC or the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X. So think about it, man. You know what I mean? It's that's the best version to have. You could play it at home on your big screen TV and you could take it on the go. That's why it sells so well. Actually, Matthew, I have an intro joke coming, and it happened between a friend of mine. He's actually part of the Game Chasers, Matthew, on Facebook, and I have a joke being included with one of my videos, and it's going to be part of the Agony gameplay footage. It's all going to tie into each other. It's funny you mentioned that, Matthew. Thank you for donating. Can the gameplay be Agony also? I was thinking of doing an Agony stream. I don't want to guarantee it yet because I promise too much shit and don't deliver on it. I'd rather not promise it and surprise you guys than promise something and not follow through on it. That's one of my big flaws. Sean McCarthy, Metro Prime, Reggie gets hot confirmed. Can the gameplay be Agony also Agony stream? Agony is fucking awful. You know what? It's so... I've never seen a bad looking Unreal Engine 4 game, and they managed to do it. And I didn't play that much of it. It really was. It was. I hate saying it. It's a really corny joke, like wah wah. It was fucking truly agony to play it. Like I got to this one part where you're supposed to draw a symbol, and I couldn't figure out. There was no hints of what the fuck the symbol was, but there was the dialogue. It felt like it was written by like an edgy 15-year-old, like edgy 15-year-old. Like like I had this correspondence with this guy, and he was like, "Oh, you just keep thinking with your dick, and we're all here because of you." And I'm like, this sounds like something that like it really does sound like something like a 14 or 15-year-old try to write, trying to sound more mature than they are. Thank you for donating again, Wyatt. But Agony is fucking terrible. Darth Trevin 1, thank you for donating. Been watching for 8 years. Best YouTuber ever. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Corey. I agree with you, man. A new Unreal would be fucking dope, dude. Wait, no. Crackdown has not been delayed again. Stop it. I don't know. I just something about Detroit Become Human just didn't. I guess because like I've played Heavy Rain. I tried what was the other game I played? What was the other game they made? It was like right at the end of the life of the PS3. I can't even think of it right now. But anyway, I've tried other Quantic games and they don't click with me, man. Please help. Thank you for donating. Nice name. If I was Spanish, my name would be Ricardo. Onimusha. That would, man, if Capcom wants to do some fan service, that'd be pretty crazy. Wyatt, yes, I played Hatred. It's so funny that game caused so much controversy, Wyatt, and then it came out and everyone's like, "Yeah, this game's terrible. This game sucks. The controls were so fucking bad. The controls were so bad." Bingo Cat, what's up, Rich? Glad your channel is growing again. So am I. You know, it's so weird. There was a period recently where I was gaining like 2,000 subs a day. Now I'm gaining a couple hundred. Then it goes up to like 5. It's all over. But hey, my channel's growing. I can't complain. You know, can't complain. Thank you, Bingo Cat. Leader of Bats. Don't want to sound like a downer or a fanboy, but I kind of wish I got PlayStation this gen. We got almost no exclusive game, and games look better with Sony. You know, it's so funny how fast the tables turn, Leader of Bats. Like, last generation, thank you for donating, by the way, because sometimes I forget to say it and I feel like a dick. It was Microsoft was the belle of the 7th generation ball. You know, it's not that Sony didn't have kick-ass exclusives last generation. They did, but it was just Microsoft. They were on a tear with Gears of War and Halo, and the third-party games were superior on the 360 compared to the PS3. Perfect example is Fear. Fear was fucking awful on the PS3. And now, you know, it's look. I like the Xbox One X a lot. I think it's a great console, but it just they dropped the ball with 8th gen. You know, it's not that the Xbox One is a miserable failure. It's not, but they could have done a hell of a lot better. Beyond Two Souls, thank you, Matthew. Leader of Bats, thank you, Matthew. Thank you for donating as well. What do you think about Konami doing an E3 release? I heard they're doing some kind of interesting stuff for the Switch. I think we're gonna get a lot of Switch announcements. Everyone keeps asking me. I heard about the stock like plummeting for Nintendo, and I have no idea why the hell that's happening. I don't know. Maybe someone knows something internally that they're not talking about. Maybe people are shorting stock. Lance, maybe people are shorting stock because they know there's gonna be some huge announcements and they want to profit. I don't know. Ultimate Weeb, am I your only female viewer? No, I have some female viewers. I do. I definitely do. I definitely do. Wyatt, 24-hour stream for 1 million subs. Well, if I ever get there, sure. Well, you know what, Wyatt? I'll say yes, because I'll probably never get there. So, you know. Yeah, sure. If I hit 1 million subs, I'll do a 24. I'll get, obviously, it won't just be me. I'm not going to kill myself. People literally have died from trying to do that. It's awful sitting down for that long, but I would have like people switch off and like I would take a nap and then I would come back but yes, sure, Wyatt. When that day never comes, I will do a 24-hour stream with some buddies. Matthew East, what's going on, my man? Hey, Rich, how's it going? It's going pretty good, Matthew. How are you? Thank you for donating, my friend. I am BN. I see your message. I'm hyped for Metroid Prime 4 too. I am. Cax is funny. You say Cax117. Thank you for donating. That may happen. MJS ported to the Switch, HD like collection ported to the Switch. Why not? I can handle it. Cax117, thank you for doing. When do you think the Switch will outsell the Xbox One? I wouldn't be shocked if that happens. I mean, look how well the games, like, again, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, in terms of sales figures, the best performing copy was for the Switch. And again, it makes sense. If you have a Switch, why would you buy it for any other platform? What am I going to say? Lance, I know I need to. You're absolutely right, man. Thank you for donating again. I know I need to set up a P.O. box. I just need to split my fat ass in two and have me be an assistant for myself. What's up, HVDV from the Netherlands? How are you, my man? But yeah, I'm gonna eventually get one. And then next, I'm doing all the stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna record, because it's gameplay. I could actually record the videos at home. I have the gameplay already recorded, so I'm gonna work on some news stories tomorrow. Then I'm gonna be at the office for who the hell knows how long, because I'm gonna have to move so much shit. Got to get it set up to paint. Got to build some furniture. Got a lot of shit to do. A lot of shit. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Wyatt Chartrand, thank you for donating again, my friend. Nintendo stock died because they closed down their decade old arcade old quality of life health program. Did they really? Are you trolling or are you being serious? Thank you for donating again, Wyatt. That's crazy though if that's true. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Color 394, thank you for donating. Any RPGs you've really gotten into? The only RPG, and I remember I never even got close to finishing because I got bored, because even as a kid I was never an RPG guy. Was Final Fantasy III for the SNES, but I think it was more so the music. I love the intro music to that game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big RPG. I've never been, even as a kid. Kind of pissed I bought the 30th anniversary Street Fighter collection. I'm not really digging it. I don't know why. What for the Switch? What's up, GDRD? Devil May Cry 5 will hopefully, I actually didn't mind that DMC reboot. I thought it was pretty cool, but I would want to see them bring it back to what Devil May Cry was before. Supposedly a patron of mine has been blocked from commenting. I'll have to talk to them. I can't get to them right now. I'll make sure they're not. Boogie watches who? Yeah, DMC was... People were bitching about DMC. I'm like, this is a good... It was done by Ninja Theory, man. They're the ones who just did... I can't think of the name of the game now, because I'm old and tired. What the hell was it? Senwa. Hellblade Senwa Sacrifice. Couldn't think of it. Where'd my stream go? Why am I all out of focus? Whoa. There we go. Focus is back now, guys. Sorry about that. Fortnite and Smash on one machine, by the way. Thoughts on GTA 5 coming to Switch? Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brian, for donating. Yeah, I've heard a ton of rumors that GTA 5 is all but confirmed for the Switch. Yeah, and the thing is, I said in my video, I mean, I was brutally honest in my video. I'm like, look, I'm not personally excited for Fortnite, but I appreciate why it's important for the Switch. And then, yeah, then you have Smash. Then you have, that's what I'm saying. Then you have Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, all in one system. Why would you get it anywhere else? Unless you're an asshole like me, I also bought it on my PC. Kind of regret buying Bloodstained for the PC though. It's kind of buggy on the PC. It's playable. It's not like it's not like it's broken, but yes, I will be streaming E3. The only thing I'm not sure about, I'm just not sure if I will be here. That's why I didn't put the video. Is EA's show on Saturday? I'm pretty sure I am, but I don't want to guarantee it in case something happens. Umar Bek Kadyov, thank you for donating. If I said your name, I'm sure I butchered your name. I hope they show Doom on Switch at E3. I heard Doom is coming to the Switch, Sean. I don't know if you're into Battle Royale, but between PUBG and Fortnite, which one would you choose? I think Fortnite. Because it runs so goddamn smooth. And I know it's Battle Royale that you're talking about, but I also like the co-op mode on Fortnite a lot. I mean, it's not something that will make me like constantly play it, but what I did play of it was really enjoyable. Do you think Battle Royale will die out? It won't die like where it implodes and no one ever plays Battle Royale again, but it's kind of going to be like Minecraft. Like Minecraft, like from like 2012 to 2014, 2015 was huge. Like if you were uploading Minecraft videos, it was almost not a guarantee that you would blow up, because there's plenty of people who did who didn't blow up, but there was a lot of draw. It was kind of like what Battle Royale is now, but now Minecraft is still popular. It's still making Microsoft a ton of cash, but it's kind of that the bubble has burst, and now it's corrected itself, and now there's still a huge Minecraft audience, but it's not what it was. I see that happening with the Battle Royale genre, where like it's not that everyone and their mother is trying to make their own Battle Royale game. You know, you're going to have those few popular games, and the rest of them are going to fizzle out, and that high demand isn't going to be there for everyone to watch it on streams and on YouTube. You know? So, Umerbeck, if I said your name wrong again, I do apologize. Thank you for donating, my friend. Cool thing about Fortnite cross-platform. Yeah, that's the thing, too. So you're going to be able to play Fortnite on the Switch and play with people on the PS4. No, no, you can't. That's a lie. But you can play with people on PC and on Xbox. Thank you, Marcus, for donating, too. Yeah, I'm going to get Wolfenstein 2 for the Switch, even though like that game doesn't give me a massive nerd boner, but I think I'll still do it. I'm going to make a prediction that E3 from EA may actually be... It's two things. It may actually be decent this year because they have to come out swinging. And two, they're going to apologize a lot. They're going to apologize. They're going to like be on their knees being, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, does it? I don't even know. I didn't know the PS4 and PC has crossplay. See, man, I don't know why streams always do that. Now, I didn't have to crap all day, and now I'm starting to stream, and I feel like I gotta poop. It's not an emergency, though, so I probably won't have to poop. Why am I talking about this on stream? This is when people get trouble on stream, because they just say things and don't think about it. Yeah, Andrew, I would. Because that's a series, like, that's a series, like, I remember back in the day, like, I enjoyed Metroid Prime, but I never played it that much. And yeah, I always feel like, man, that'd be one I want to go back to. Congratulations, Adele, you just took a shit. What is Fallout 76? Like, is it a full game? I've been hearing about it. I haven't looked into it, though. Everyone's told me that they're shitty. You know, I actually believe you. whether you're trolling or not. But I'm sure some of you are truthful, because there are times, man, like I'll bring my phone, and if nature screams, I'll bring my phone, and it'll make the time pass. Yeah, a lot of people say that, Sean. Resident Evil 2 for the Switch would be badass. Yeah, I'm going to look up the trailer for it. Fallout 1776 will commence again. You know what coffee does make me have to poop? Starbucks coffee. Doesn't matter if it's a mixed drink or just a regular like black coffee. Like I don't know what it is about their beans, man. Like you could have be like, man, I just took the most amazing crap in the world. I could guzzle a Starbucks coffee and have to crap again right afterwards. Why am I talking about this? Anyway, Omer Beck, Kadio, thank you for donating again. What do you think about COD trying to get into the Battle Royale? I personally was more disappointed with Black Ops 4 than I was with Battlefield 5. To be honest with you, I wonder why COD's engine will be able to run smoothly without weird glitches. I'm hoping that they're going to iron that out, Umar. I don't know. I don't play COD for Battle. I don't play Battle Royale, period. But I don't see how that. I don't know. Maybe it will work great. Thank you, Matthew East. Good looking out, man. What's up, Joy-Con? So, Omar, thank you for donating again, my friend. Why are people morons? How is it so easy to make that many accounts? Like, how many backup accounts do you have? There'll be a Pork 11, don't worry. Oh god, I would love F-Zero on the Switch. This is why I'm glad I made a lot of people mods, because we could put a stop to yeah, Pork 10 was annoying, but Pork 9, 8, 7, and 6, they're awesome. They were great. Yeah, I should put on slow mode, huh? Gotta remember how to participants. How the hell do you put on slow mode? I forgot. Evil, what do I think about I don't know why I can't put the chat into slow mode. That used to be a much easier feature to find. If they need to keep delaying it, then I'd rather them delay it and make do the game right. You know what I mean? trying to find slow mode here, and I can't do it. So Numina Kid, thank you for donating. I don't know if it's a new one. I'm sorry. So Evil, thank you for donating. Hey, I'd rather them do the game right than rush it. Hopefully, it doesn't mean the whole the whole development process is a complete disaster, because then that means that no delay will save it. But I'd rather them do it slow and right than rush it out and have it be shit. So Numa Kid 565, thank you for donating. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Annihilation. Do you think it would work as an FPS? I haven't seen it. Or some other type of game. The rule of thumb in general is that most movie adaptation games are shit, but a good developer could make it work. I really need to temporarily put on slow mode, and I'm not sure how to do it anymore. They must have changed where it is. I heard Vampire is a good game. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. I usually don't have trolls in my stream chats. The Switch is awesome. I'm surprised that they have. Yeah, Sean, I'll mod you. Sure. You're modded, Sean. Yeah, one of the mods put on slow mode. I'm not sure how to. I used to know how to. I'll make a video on that relatively soon. Patrick Ferreira, I'll make a video on the Super NT. Excuse me, ABO, pretty soon. Patrick, thank you very much. I'm a big fan. Thanks for making such great and consistent content. Are you looking? Well, consistency I could work on a little bit. Are you looking forward to Anthem, or are you worried about that Bioware messing up? Everything I've seen of Anthem, minus the fact that it looks good, doesn't appeal to me. Thank you, Patrick, for donating. I just look at it and I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe, it's funny when I see games like that, because I kind of said the same thing about Dying Light, and then I played it. Actually, not the first time. The first time I didn't like it, then I played it again. I loved it. Maybe Anthem will do that to me too. So we'll see. Thoughts on nude mods? I don't really see a point to Emotion View. Thank you for donating. Nude mods to me are kind of like, some people love them, man. Hey, if that's your thing, God bless. But I don't know. I like real boobs, and not my own. Alex2256. Were you ever severely bullied in high school? Thank you for donating. Not in high school. No, I wasn't unpopular, but I wasn't like one of the nerds, but I wasn't like super popular, but I had enough friends from like all different crowds my freshman year, I was the quietest, but after that, I was just like the class clown. I got in trouble all the time, and so no, I wasn't bullied in high school. In grammar school, a little bit, but when I was young, like third and fourth grade, but not even. It really wasn't that bad. So no, not really. Not. I don't want to say not really. There was one time where I could like only one real bad instance, but that was it. That was it. So thank you, Alex, for donating. Thank you, Ocean View, for donating. Umar Beck, what do you think Microsoft might show off at this year's E3? Seems like I'm more excited with what Sony or Nintendo have to show off than Xbox. I'm hoping something. Now you got Crackdown all but officially delayed. Like, what do they have? Maybe Halo 6? They better come with something, because if Microsoft just makes a bunch of... don't worry, next year we'll have a whole bunch of stuff again. I don't know, man. That ain't going to be a good look for them, Umar. But again, my friend, thank you for donating. They can't come and just be like, oh, we promise in a year we'll have some... We're working with getting exclusive content for our console. Okay. Flaccavelli HD, thank you for donating. For some reason, you didn't come up in my feed. Hey, Rich, love the videos. Leaks are beginning to surface about Skate 4. In today's day and age, do you trust EA to do the right by the franchise? EA still could do good by a franchise when they want to. But I just picture them microtransactioning the shit out of Skate 4. Ugh. Okay, I see you. I see what you said. Got it. So weird. Like, okay, hold on a second. In my live control room. Cool. That's so funny. It won't. Yes, Tanuki, please ban Donald Duck. By all means. Ban. Joy-Con Thomas, that was when Sony was trying to play catch up with Nintendo when they made that Battle Royale game. I don't think they'll do it again. I like, it's kind of like the PlayStation. Sony was in Sony made a bunch of great first party games for even the 7th generation. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like PlayStation move with that Battle Royale game was just them playing catch up. Patrick Ferreira, thank you for donating again, my friend. Within Nintendo's possible lineup, what are you looking forward to the most? I'm leaning towards, I would say, Metroid Prime 4. Smash, never been a big Smash guy. Not too sure, but I'm not too familiar with Octopath Traveler, but I'm saying Metroid Prime 4. I love to see them get some really cool third-party stuff on the Switch, too. What is their new policy for games, Skyner? So thank you, Patrick, for donating. Well, I think Metroid Prime 4 the most, Patrick. Smash Fox 77, thank you for donating. Are you ready for Punch-Out? Punch-Out would be good. Metroid Prime Renegade. Didn't hear anything. Yoshi's Flippin' Island. Fallout 3 Anniversary. You think you're going to come out with Fallout 3 Smash Fox, huh? That'd be pretty interesting on the Switch. That'd be really interesting. Thank you, Smash Fox, for donating. Did I miss it doing? Umerbeck, thank you for donating again, my friend. Also, thanks, Rich, for all the content. Love the vids. You mentioned you enjoy. I didn't enjoy the beat. I mean, I didn't dislike the Battlefield 5 reveal. I just thought people were overreacting to it. And there were people like, oh, look at this old man complaining about Battlefield 5. Historical accuracy is important. I'm like, did you say that when they had zombies in Call of Duty World War II? Like, come on, man, it's a video game. It's a video game. Do I think EA and DICE will screw it up somehow? I'm hoping not. I'm sure they're going to be more careful with microtransactions and loot boxes due to the backlash they got. So I'm hoping that they're going to be smart. That's what I'm hoping. So Umerbeck, thank you for appreciating the content. I think that they're going to be a little bit smarter with their microtransactions and stuff from here on out. I would love F-Zero too, Smash Fox. Thank you for donating. I would love a new F-Zero for the Switch. Like, I would be in heaven. Rudy, what's up, man? What's up, Rudy? Yeah, I mean, look, EA has done dumbass crap, but I'm telling you, man, you can only do dumb shit for so long. They don't want to have the backlash permanently ruin them. So I have a feeling EA may be a little more careful. What's up, Brian? Corey DeLuna, is Microsoft going to hit back? They have to, because you know we're going to see Metroid Prime. You know we're going to see more about Smash. You know Sony's going to come out swinging with a couple things. Microsoft has to, Corey. Thank you for donating, by the way. They have to come out with something, man, or else they're going to be in trouble. Because if they just have a bunch of promises, you know, I mean, yeah, the Xbox One X is great, but to be honest with you, it's just a mid-range gaming PC. Like, they need to come out with more. So it'll be interesting. Microsoft, I'm hoping that they have something. They have no choice but to hit back. If they disappoint again, they're gonna even lose some of their core fan base if they come out and disappoint again. JKP Rising, thank you for donating. Do you ever think there'll be another Dead Space game even without Visceral? EA, chances are slim to none that you ever watch any of my streams. Look how well God of War did. Look how well, even though it's an indie title, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is doing. People love single player experiences, man, and take it as a sign that I would love to see a reboot of Dead Space. It's a great game, and I think if they made a full out AAA single player experience with that, it would just kill, man. Please, EA. I mean, I know Visceral's gone, which sucks because they were a great studio, but you know, people want another Dead Space, I'm telling you. Tito the Gaming God, thank you for donating. What are you looking forward to at Sony's press conference? I'm looking forward to Death Stranding gameplay and more info on Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not really too, because see they Sony kind of blew I mean, we know Death Stranding is going to come. I don't really know. When is Spider-Man going to be out? That's coming right after E3 sometime, right? We kind of like Sony has so much content that they're delivering so much like for exclusive stuff. They don't really have to come with any surprises. I mean, people will be disappointed if they don't, and they may have a few. But if they don't have any surprises, like they don't have anything that would, they would still be okay. Because Sony just has so much to offer their consumer that they don't really even have to have anything new, and they would still be in good shape. Unless there's something, Ghost of Tsushima, I personally haven't heard of, so maybe that's something. There might be something else too. But Sony doesn't have to come out new with anything or come out with anything new, and they'll still be good. So, thank you, Tito, the gaming god, for donating. Leader of Bats, thank you for donating. Do you think Rockstar gets away with too much? GTA Online is unplayable unless you get shark cards, and now Red Dead 2 has missions you need to pay extra for day one. Oh, no, really? I kind of think you're right that Rockstar does get away. The reason why I think people give Rockstar less flack is because they don't try to shove a new game down your throat every year. So in their mind, it's kind of like, it's all right, it's no big deal. It's Rockstar. So if they have microtransactions, what's the big deal? But it still should be unacceptable. I didn't hear that they're going to have missions day one. I don't think so. So, but yeah, if they have pay for missions day one, that's inexcusable. And just because they're Rockstar, they should not be allowed. Imagine if EA did the same thing. There would be 8 billion articles out about it. Everyone would be losing their minds. But for Rockstar, sometimes it's treated like the belle of the ball, and that's not right. That is not right at all. So, Leader of Bats, thank you for donating. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Dan YouTube. Appreciate that. No, WWE did not sign Logan Paul. Stop it. Stop, you're kidding. No. Yeah, that's true. I mean, not even I honestly thought Red Dead was kind of boring. I know that's sacrilegious to say. So I was like, oh yes, I can't wait for Red Dead 2. But it's especially now, and it's yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy it now. Umerbeck, Kadro, thank you for donating again, my friend. I hope Microsoft starts improving the Xbox One, or else it might make Sony cocky and allow them to make screw-ups. Competition is a good thing. Yeah, it is a good thing. Well, that's part of the reason why Microsoft screwed up this generation when they first launched, because they were top dog in the 7th generation, and they thought they could do no wrong. Sony did that with from going into the 6th to the 7th generation. The PlayStation 2 absolutely dominated anything. Nothing even came close sales-wise from either Microsoft or Nintendo. So they were like, oh, PlayStation 3, $600, you're going to buy one. And everyone's like, yeah, no, we're not. So, yeah, competition. And the thing is, the Xbox One X is a good console. And you have this powerful console that actually can run a lot of games in 4K, and you're not really coming out with content. So it's kind of shitty. I missed your donation, Alex. Hold on, I can find it. Hold on. Alex2256, thank you for donating, my man. I'm sorry, it got lost in the fray there. I have a super chat screen open, so I could go back and check. I'm glad I do. How do you work so hard and not get distracted? Oh, I get distracted all the fucking time. I have a year and a half year old son, and I have a February 16th, a 4-month-old son. Soon to be 5-month-old son. I get distracted all the time. I'm bad at math. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to keep, having an office definitely helps. There's actually a story behind the Donald Duck troll? Seriously? Really? It's delayed. Oh, man. That is not a good way for Microsoft to start off E3. Matthew Gray, thank you for donating. It is not a good way to start off E3 with a game that everyone's looking forward to being delayed to 2019. Oh, boy. I mean, look, delays are good things, but I hope it's not because the development's just a complete mess and they can't salvage it. That could be true too. That could be true too, Matthew. Thank you for donating. Thoughts on the Star Citizen scandal? I even. Oh yeah, well that's the whole Kickstarter thing. What's going on with it now? I remember people talking about that like a couple years ago. That game still isn't like released yet. Blackjack OC, thank you for donating. I know there was a whole bunch of like some of the higher execs took money and did personal things with it, and yeah, that's I haven't been in the loop with that in a while. I mean, the last time I talked about, I think I talked about that with Mundane Map back in like the summer of 2014. Joseph Tedusco, thank you for donating. Who do you think is going to do worse and who do you think is going to do best? I'm thinking that Nintendo is going to come out with a lot of surprises. Or not, I'm not more surprised. I don't want to say a lot because most shit with E3 gets spoiled anyway. But I would say the most surprises, which may not be that many, but and I think Microsoft right now is in for a hurting. Joseph, thank you for donating because Crackdown 3 just officially got delayed. So, oh man, Joseph, thank you. Dion Burton, thank you for donating. Corey DeLuna, another Scalebound. I hope they can't afford another scale. If I was Microsoft, I would be. If I was Microsoft, I would be paying whoever I need to pay with development team to make Scalebound happen again. Yeah, they should revive Scalebound. Absolutely. Without a doubt. They should revive Scalebound. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. I think my wife is calling me. Hold on 1 second. I'm here. I'm coming back right now. Well, she wasn't calling me. Sorry about that. Got some water too. Centraplex is going on. Food was calling. Food was water. Man, if I could eat that fast, I'd have a YouTube channel dedicated to make some money off of it. When you talk so much, you get thirsty. Drop my empty bottle on the floor. Let me see. Blackjack OC, thank you for donating. And Star Citizen, if you spend 1,000 on microtransactions, oh no. You are put on certain tier. Only after spending 1,000 can you buy a ship pack for 27,000. Wait, 20. Hold on. Fix the camera. Come on, focus. Rip my focus, huh? Whoa. Why are you not focusing again? Come on. There we go. So that, like, you mean 27,000 US dollars? That's insane. And this is a crowd-funded game on top of it too, right? Unfucking believable. Was Nintendo Labo a flop? I mean, I think it initially sold well and it kind of tapered off. That's $27,000 for the pretended. To even have a chance to get those, you have to spend 1,000. Fuck them. I'll have to watch Young Yi's video on that. That's amazing. Shug Snugs, thank you for donating. Pray for Xbox at E3. They may need some prayers. I'm looking forward to most of what Nintendo is going to announce. I think they're going to be the ones that have the most surprises. Again, most shit leaks before E3. But I'm hoping that they'll come with some stuff that wows me. Why is there 800 pounds of USDA choice beef on my screen right now? I thought this was an E3 stream. 800 pounds. Where is there 800 pounds of beef? What kind of, like, is it fillets? Yes, it kind of happens on a fair. Alex2256. Have you ever gotten noticed by a sub in public? It happens almost on a fairly regular basis now. It's weird. No matter where I go to. It's not like if I just go to GameStop or Best Buy, like I could be pumping gas somewhere. There was a taxi driver. I was just parking to go grab a coffee. And he's like, dude, I know you. He's like, I disagreed with one of your videos, and we just had a cool conversation. He was a nice guy. Like, it was just like, it was so weird though. He's like, he's waiting for, I guess, someone to pick up someone to drive because he was a taxi, and he's like, I know you from YouTube, Review Tech USA, right? I'm like, yeah, it's strange. It happens way more for some reason in the past, like late 2017 into now. It happens all the time. Dustin of the Wild, thank you for donating, my friend. I appreciate it. Matthew C, I don't see why not. That'd be a great game for the Switch. Cuphead. There's still taxis, dude. Dude, there are people that spend insane amount of money on microtransactions. That's why they're so dangerous, because people are addicted to them. Which I don't understand. For the life of me. I gotta say, everyone that's come up to me has been really cool. Van, I'll get to you in a second. I've never had anyone be weird. That's one thing I have to say. I've never had anyone be like Actually, there was weird. The only thing that happened weird one time is I took a break from work, and I went to go grab lunch, and some guy on Twitter took a video of me walking into the restaurant. where I went to go pick up lunch. I'm like, why didn't you just say something? Why'd you film me going to get, you know what? It was so weird. That was weird, but that was it. Every other time, everyone's been really cool. Vampire Rockstar, thank you for doing it. Do you think the Switch will surpass the sales of the Xbox One? Yeah, there's a chance. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I would put money on that it would if I was a betting guy. In terms of monthly sales, Madar, no, it's not. I mean, I don't think he was filming me to be malicious. I will be the first to say that. I agree. He wasn't. I don't think he was being a bad guy, but I'm just like, just say. I'd rather you just say something to me. Just say hello, man. That's all you got to do. Like filming me doing like a mundane task, whether it be going to grab lunch or running an errand, is just, to me, it's strange. The Switch selling better than the PS2 is a tall order. Oh, that's awesome, Sean. You got the Game Boy Advance player for it for the GameCube? No, I don't. The Switch outselling this PS2, I don't know. I don't think so. That's a tall order, man. Maybe it will. Depends on how long the lifetime of the Switch is, too. Yeah, I could see for at least for a while, for like a year and a half, I could see, Dan. Thank you for donating. I could see Fortnite being a system seller, especially if it's not like, if they make it a full out version and they don't like port over like the iOS version. Like if they make it kind of like the PS4 or Xbox One version, and bring it over and just, tweak it so it works good with the Tegra X1 chipset inside the Switch. Yeah, I could see it being a system seller. I could see. I still stick to Overwatch being a system seller. I don't know why they don't bring it over. I know it's not that easy. I mean, it's not as powerful as a PS4, Xbox One, or PC. But I'm sure if they those like cartoony, colorful graphics, if they tweaked it, they could. Tyler Gluck, thank you for donating. Do you think we are going to see more of the FF7 remake this year? I'm so tired of their Just fucking come out with the game or don't. I'm not being annoyed at you, Tyler. Don't. I apologize if it came off that way, but they've been talking about a Final Fantasy VII remake since before the PlayStation 3 launched. I'm tired of fucking hearing about it. I don't. I mean, I'm not an RPG guy to begin with, but it's just like, come on, like Square, release something already, for Christ's sake, man. Like, it's just getting old. Getting old. The Gaming Godfather. Sorry, I missed your... So, Tyler, thank you for donating. The Gaming Godfather. I almost missed your donation. My apologies, man. Hey, what is a good game for the PS4? There are a lot of games. God of War. God of War, just get God of War. There you go. God of War. There's plenty of others too. Horizon Zero Dawn. Uncharted 4. Even though people have mixed feelings on Uncharted 4. The Gaming Godfather, but I would definitely say God of War. Cialis 12. What do you think Xbox problem has been this gen besides 2013? Lack of exclusives. Like, I always say this, and I know I sound like a broken record. I'm going to say it again now. For a platform to be stable and successful, you need two things. One pillar, you need the first-party games, and you need the third-party support. If you have both of them, you have a solid platform that will sell well. If you only have one of the two, your platform's going to flounder. And I think that's what's happening with Microsoft now. They have the Xbox One X is it's a great system, but they don't have the software to back it up. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Cialis12. Thank you for donating. Patrick Ferreira, why don't you have a Twitch account and stream on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously? I have been told that that is against terms of service. I don't know how I would keep track of all the chats, too. Ugh. I have a show coming to Twitch, but it's part of what I'm going to be working on, hence why you're going to see gameplay footage for a while. But there's something coming to Twitch. It's going to be a surprise, Patrick. Don't want to give a date yet because I don't even know when the hell it's going to happen. I'm hoping sometime over midsummer, like July-ish, but something's coming. It's part of what I'm working on. Oh, look, I'm out of focus again. What the hell is wrong with this? This camera hasn't done this before. It's weird. So thank you, Patrick, for donating. I do appreciate it, but something's coming to Twitch, man, and it's going to be pretty cool. Blackjack OC, thank you for donating. Since games are so expensive to make, if Fallout 76 is like ESO Online, do you think it signals a trend of big games coming out less often instead of relying on online DLC like GTA 5 to expend shelf life? Yeah, because if games cost $100 million to develop, and you need to really recoup that money with a long, steady revenue stream, it's better off to just have that game you develop. I mean, look at Rockstar has been milking Grand Theft Auto 5 since 2013. This fall is going to be 5 years. It's spanned between 2 console generations. Grand Theft Auto 5 originally came out for the PS3 and 360. Think about that. So, yeah, I do see other companies doing it because that's a way to make money. And it's a way to make money where they don't have to constantly invest in it, So, yeah, I think you're onto something with that, Blackjack. I definitely do. Thank you for donating, my friend. Mr. Smiles Cam, thank you for donating. Think Sony needs BC. Don't remaster the remasters. Not sure what you mean by BC. My apologies, Mr. Smiles. Thank you for donating. Just let me know in the chat below. You don't have to donate again to let me know. I'll pay attention. Like I said, it'll be 7 gen. I have a feeling that Sony may make, I could be wrong, maybe I am wrong, that Sony may make the PS5 backwards compatible with the PS4. Because here's the reason why I think the PS4 isn't natively compatible with the PS3. First off, there have been benchmarks run that say that the PS3's cell processor is actually more powerful than the PS4's 8-core AMD processor. So how can you emulate the PlayStation 3 on your next-gen system if your next-gen system's CPU is actually more anemic than your previous generation console? But I think now with the PS5, because they're going to be sticking with the same architecture, they're going to have, or no, they're going to go to, it's still going to be x86 based, so that's what I mean. But they're going to go to a Ryzen chip, which will be way more powerful than the cores will be way more powerful than the cores that are in the PS4. That'll be basically just take the same code and have take a PS4 game, pop it into PS5. It's the same code because they're both x86 processors, and I'm sure they're both going to have Radeon graphics, and boom, there you go. So it's not going to be. It's going to be really easy to have backwards compatibility on the PS5 as opposed to the PS4 and the PS3 because the PS3's architecture was so friggin' a mess. Critical. Stream Detroit Become Human. That's a maybe, man. That's a maybe. I just don't have an interest in that game. But thank you, Critical. Maybe. I gotta watch some gameplay to see if it gets me interested, because I don't know. ABO Hiccups, thank you for donating, my bud. Do you think anyone will miss E3 this year due to Pi? No, not yet. It won't go like that yet. And plus, there's a lot of states doing a lot of things to protect net neutrality. So there's a long battle that's going to go on with that. It's not just going to be like a light switch and net neutrality's done, and all the internet service providers can do what they want to. Yeah, the first version of, yeah, you're right. The first version of PlayStation 3, because the first version of PlayStation 3 had it actually had the hardware, the PS2 hardware in there. Had the Emotion Engine. It actually had the PS2 the CPU and graphics of the PlayStation 2 actually inside of it. There was no emulation. That would be a big thing. See, that would actually see what Nintendo needs to do is they need to bring over like a web browsing app and maybe a couple other apps like YouTube, because that would keep people on the system. What Nintendo wants is, yes, obviously first and foremost focus on games, and I'm very glad they did that when they launched the Switch. That's number one, and they kept it number one, and that's great. But if they have other apps like YouTube, and I know they have, I think they have Hulu now, right? I just play games on the Switch. I don't check. But if they had YouTube and maybe even like Facebook and other apps on there, it would be a reason for people to stay on the Switch even after they're done gaming, which keeps them in the Switch ecosystem. So maybe they'll go be like, I just got done talking to someone on Instagram on my Switch. Oh, yeah, but before I put my Switch away, I should go buy Mario Tennis All-Stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mindset of people. Like, how many times you're on your phone and you're like, I just got done being on Snapchat. I'll go to the App Store and download a game real quick. If you're in the world of the device, you'll think about it more and want to spend money on it more. Just saying. Just saying. I don't see why not. I'd love to see 3D World, Super Mario 3D World in the Switch too. Even I would like to see them bring over Super Mario 3D Land from the 3DS. No, ABO, because they're going around. They found a loophole in that. It's because what they're doing. Hold on one second. Is they're forcing internet service providers, if they have government contracts, they have to abide by net neutrality rules to keep those contracts. So that's how they're getting them. I don't know. I'm up in the air if Fortnite's going to be 30 or 60 FPS. Doesn't it run on? I think it does. I have Fortnite. Why can't I remember now? Let me look real quick. At the volume, I know I have 4. Is my Fortnite? There it is. We'll find out right now. Pretty sure it runs at 60 FPS. You downloading seriously? Yeah, 3D World would be great on the Switch. I could have swore that Fortnite was 60 FPS. Well, whatever update it's downloading. Master of Vault 1294. Thank you for doing it. Hey, Rich, do you check on any other tech conventions such as PAX, Computex? I haven't really I've watched a couple videos on YouTube. Master Vault, thank you for donating, but haven't really looked too much into them though. Random commenter full. That happens, man. I mean, if it continues to happen regularly where your Switch just kind of freezes up, then maybe a hardware issue, but it's probably not. Yeah, well, I get why people are questioning more so if whatchamacallit, can't think right now. They're questioning more so if what it will run on the Switch Fortnite because you have a little more characters on the screen, so on and so forth. Yeah, that was my old channel, RLM Corp. Yes, Craig David. I used to smoke when I was in college. Not heavy. I would smoke like a few cigarettes a day. And my camera's out of focus again. Don't know why it is doing that, man. Yeah, it's actually more. It's a more stringent net neutrality rules in place in California now than what they passed there than the Obama era rules. No, I don't. Oh, I don't smoke. I haven't smoked a cigarette in like 13 years. I haven't smoked a cigarette in a long time. Gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna be doing the other conferences. I'm not sure about the EA one though, because I may have something going on Saturday. Got to find out first. When I find out, I'll make an announcement. The camera's blushing by how sexy I'm sure. Because that was a joke with Intro Guy, the Animancer. Brian, yeah, I'm pretty confident too that Fortnite on the Switch is going to be 60 FPS, but you got to realize too, there's a lot more going on with Fortnite than Rocket League. I know they both run on Unreal Engine, but there's more. You have 100 people, running around on the screen, man. So it's a lot more demanding. I'm sure Crobecat will have his video editing software ready to go. I'm sure he will have a video up about E3. There's so much cringe with E3. There's so many they're what kills me with E3 is they're so out of touch. Like they're first off they don't. You would think that the industry with how much research and studies they've done that show that like it's more there are more people gaming and like there's 20s, 30s, and 40s than there are like kids and teenagers, but yet they always make the show. They always make the show about teenagers. I don't get that. I don't understand it. And they try to be so over the top edgy, and it's so cringy, man. It's so goddamn cringy. Yeah, doesn't it actually kind of go below? All right, let's see. Fortnite on my iPhone 8. I could have swore this ran at 60 FPS. it looks like it froze or something. Anyway. Did I ever have a dickhead boss? Absolutely. I had a boss. I worked the sales job. It actually wasn't a bad job, but he made it a fucking bad job. Where he was just a miserable fuck of a guy. And I ended up becoming friends with this girl that worked there. We were just friends. Like, there was nothing else going on. And he really wanted her bad. And he was pissed. Like, she wanted nothing to do with him. And he hated me. Part of, like, his thing, it was a whole new business I was going into. And, like, I was there for, like, a month. And, I needed to learn it still, but he was like relentless on me. And when he realized that like she was like wasn't into him and she was friends with me, and again, she had no other interest besides being friends with me, he became more relentless because he was pissed off because she was friends with me and she wanted nothing to do with him. He was a cock. That guy was a dickhead. It ain't going to be that. I know what you're saying, James. Like, that's when officially net neutrality is supposed to die, but it's not going to be that black and white. There's going to be a war going on. Trust me. The internet service providers are not going to be able to just flip a switch. Review incels. USA. He was an older dude, too. I know he had a kid, too. Worst fan meeting experience was a guy. I don't remember his name, and even if I did, I wouldn't throw him under the bus like that. But really weird dude. That I was at a video game con a couple years ago. Thank you very much, Villain Yvonne. I appreciate that. And he was like really like he smelled really bad. Like you could tell the guy never showered. And he had a really bad lisp like this. It was a really, really bad lisp. Like if he talked to you, he would like give you a shower of his spit. And he just started following my fiance and I like around everywhere. And he couldn't even understand what he was saying. He was really weird. He gave you creepy vibes, and he smelled terrible. And I remember we were at a booth somewhere, and he was like literally following me and my fiance around, and like we had to do like a ninja move to like dodge him, and it was really like, oh god. I mean, like I wasn't mean to him at all. Like I didn't, but he was really creepy, and he smelled like he didn't shower for like a month. No, it wasn't Sexy Coco. The Adam answer. No, Sexy Coco, pours his whole body in baby powder. This guy, he was I couldn't tell if he was just weird or maybe he had kind of learning disability, and like I said, I wasn't mean to him. It was just, yeah, he was like relentless. Like as soon as he found you, like he would just like be like an inch away from you talking. And you couldn't understand what he was saying. He would spit at you because the way he had like a speech impediment, and he just smelled really bad. So like I remember like we had to like hide from him like the last day we were there because he wouldn't stop. That was it though. Like everyone else I've met, which it happens on a somewhat regular basis now, has been really cool. Minus, like I said, that one other guy who just filmed me and didn't say anything. But it is what it is. I would love to be, man, if I was sponsored by Seltzer, holy shit, I'd be proud of it. I fucking love Seltzer. Caleb Alman, thank you for donating. Do you think there will be any surprises from Xbox at E3? They better have something. Also, what do you expect from Sony, Bethesda, Nintendo, and Ubisoft? Bethesda seems to have absolutely terrible, ridiculous press conferences. Sure, we're going to see a lot about Fallout 76. I would love to see maybe a new Doom. Kind of too soon, though. But see, the thing is, it's not like Doom's multiplayer is like setting the world on fire. So it may be nice for them to come out with a new Doom, just a single. Just come out with like a 20-hour single player campaign, man. I would love it. Sony could just talk more about like Death Stranding and Spider-Man. They've come out with so much good shit. Like Sony doesn't have to come to the plate with anything new. They may come out with a whole bunch of surprises. But they've been just on a tear when it comes to like good first party, content. So first party IPs. Nintendo, I'm hoping to hear a whole bunch of surprises, both third and first party. I want to hear more about Metroid Prime. I want to see more third party developers bringing mature games to the Switch. I'm glad that we see that kind of trend happening. Ubisoft, I don't even know with Ubisoft. I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad. I just don't know what to expect from them. I'll probably eventually have another fan meetup, Jacob. Why? I don't, dude. No, he was the only one. Meaning, when I was there, Meaningless 100. Thank you, Caleb, for donating too. Just want to make sure I would thank you. Why did they never? He was the only one who had like that smell funk. Everyone else was cool, and I've met a bunch of other people there, and everyone smelled like they showered. It was just him, And again, like I said, I was nice to him, but he was just relentless, so we had to like hide from him like the last day we were there. Drew Bell, thank you for donating too. My body is ready for you, Rich. I'll make sure I'm showered. Camera focus again. Looks good on my end. No, he wouldn't. The guy didn't like. This guy had a lisp, like the guy who was at the con had a lisp. The dude who was my stalker, he just gotta talk like Richie. It was different. Now all of a sudden it's 60. Really? That's so strange. Is it coming through here 60? Yeah. Oh wow. Now you're finally working in 60. Stupid camera. Well, hello there. Because it just works out better, man. People like that I have two different accounts. People are very unhappy when I used to stream on that account, so to have have a channel for streaming and have a channel just for regular videos just works out better, and it does work better. And that's fine. Like I said to you, you have to look at your YouTube subscribers like customers. And if the customer is always right, and if the customer doesn't want, something on my main channel, then I have to, that's something that they want. What's up, Tipster? How are you, my man? I would say right now, like Metroid Prime 4, I think is, and Death Stranding. I want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding. You know, I'm just tired of seeing just Norman Reedus naked. Like we need to see more. Yeah, I'll be heading to Twitch relatively soon. My full out live stream show will be on there. What's up, Louie? Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. You know, this kind of like, you know, maybe I should talk about what I'm going to be, explain why you're going to be seeing gameplay for a little bit and talk about E3. What happened here? Where did... Oh, there it is. Sorry. No, I'm not excited for Last of Us 2. Yeah, just... It's so funny. I guarantee you, like, Hideo Kojima, like, gave Norman Reedus a script, and he was just like, what... All right, I'll just say the words you want me to say, man. Just tell me the emotion you want out of me, and we'll go from there. Oh, yeah, I'm naked? Okay, cool. What's up, Tech Bloodbath? Todd Howard will disembowel himself live with his Skyrim helmet. He may have to if he comes out with Skyrim for another platform. See, I always felt The Last of Us, and I got a lot of shit for this. The Last of Us to me is a better. It's a better. I feel like it would have been a better movie than a game. Trying to see where's my copy of Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Is it up there? Skyrim for 3DS. I don't think we'll be seeing that. Skyrim for VCS. That we may see. Ryan Beck, my man, thank you for donating. I do appreciate it. Skyrim for Apple TV. Resident Evil 4 for Switch, as much as that has been beaten to death, I could see. I would be pretty. I'd be cool with that. I could see one more port of that. I don't hate Crap Gamer. I don't hate him. Never did hate him. Ultra wide screen. Well, you're talking about 21 by 9 screens. Just taking a swig of water here. My thing is when it comes to it'll be cool when they have content for it. Like there's already movies in 20. There's plenty of movies already in 21 by 9. But then when you have other content that is 16 by 9, then you go from having black bars up here, you know, then you're going to have black bars on the side. So gaming in 21 by 9 I hear is pretty cool though. I hear that the new NVIDIA GPUs aren't going to be a big jump. Where is my Wolfenstein 2? It's Battlefield. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta look later. Can't find a couple of my Xbox One games. What's up, Roro? Skyrim 2. I mean, if you just for some reason bought a 10 series card, which for some reason there's plenty of reasons to, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of life out of it. Leader of Bats, thank you for donating. Rich, you seem like a really cool guy, the way you treat your fans, and thank you for all the super chats. Congratulations on your success, man. Thank you very much. I mean, here is the thing. Someone, is supporting the show through the super chat just out of goodwill. Why, they should be thanked. That's a hell of a thing for them to do. Whether it's $1 or $100, it doesn't matter. I thank them all equally because they're helping the show out just because they enjoy your content and they're being kind by doing it, and it's not that I sit here and ask for them. So it's just people saying, hey, I like Rich's stuff to the point that here, I'm going to click that $ and support the show. And that's awesome. It's not that I'm sitting here like, telling people to, give a super chat, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah. A 6 gigabyte 1060 could do some pretty decent 4K gaming. Just Cause 4. I forgot about that, man. Hell yeah, Just Cause 4. I love you and your busty bot. Thank you. Yeah, the 7700K. I mean, it's a fine chip, but it was very lackluster. Like, it wasn't that big of a jump from the 6600 or 6700K. Yes, Blackjack OC. Thank you for donating. I do agree. I agree very much that E3 is more and more boring because you find out everything beforehand. I had issues with this laptop that I'm on, man. Speaking of which, what are my wow. It's funny, I'm streaming at 1080p 60. I'm using less of my CPU on this laptop. But anyway, this laptop, I had driver issues with it when I first got it. I could only download the drivers from Gigabyte. And then all of a sudden, like, they came out with another new driver, NVIDIA. Then it finally found my GPU inside this laptop. So I think it may have just been a driver wide issue for NVIDIA. The weed is sweet. Have a good night, man. And I get a really crappy performance in Battlefield 1. That's one of my issues with drivers, especially, at least I used to have more issues with AMD. They update, they constantly come out with new drivers to make the graphics cards perform better with the newest games, but sometimes they update the new graphics drivers. And then older games don't work with them anymore. That actually happened. Perfect example is Fallout 3. There was a while in Windows 10 it was running like a dream. Then they came out with a certain driver, and all of a sudden it just crashed. Couldn't even run it. I'm sure they'll come out with a bug fix for it, but that's one of the downsides to PC gaming. It doesn't nearly happen as much as it used to, But it happens, though. Blackjack OC, thank you for donating again, my friend. Exactly. It's all too predictable. No one asked for it gets announced, and everything we want gets delayed or won't come out for another 5 years. Or you just find out about everything. You find out about everything, and then you get to E3. It's like, all right, I already knew about all this, so why am I sitting here for 3 hours watching this event? You know, I knew about this like 2 months ago. All right, great, you confirmed it now. Yeah, hey, you confirmed it. That's so great. You know? There was a time where it was like E3 would be like, holy shit, I didn't know that was coming. And it would be that would be exciting. Now it's just like crickets chirping. So thank you, Blackjack, again, my friend, for donating. Slashy, thank you for donating. Did you hear about the Pokemon Gold Silver early demos getting leaked? Why do you think modern games rarely have a drastic changes from prototype stages? Because they're spending much money developing the games that if they make drastic changes, that's a lot more development time and development dollars to make the huge changes. Now, is Pokemon Gold and Silver going to be for the Switch or for the 3DS? Slashy, thank you for donating. I would assume / hope for the Switch. Excuse me. Using a GTX 280. Yeah, using a graphics card with an outdated API compatibility because it's DirectX 10. It's not even DirectX 11 compatible. You'll be good with that, man. All the games from the future will work just fine with it. Yeah, you're right, Thinkglass, but I think if they held people under severe NDAs, that stuff wouldn't get leaked. Like, I don't watch Game of Thrones, actually. Yeah, DMC 5 is probably... I'm hoping that they go more back... I mean, DMC was a great game, the reboot from Ninja Theory, but I want to see them bring back, like, there was the creepiness of the old earlier Devil May Cry games I liked more. I didn't grow up with Pokemon at all. I didn't, actually. I don't know. E3 needs to do something to stay interesting, because right now it's not doing it. Do I buff and shine my head? No. It's just that bald on top. $1050 Ti could do some pretty damn decent 1080p gaming. Bingo Cat, did you hear the Threadripper 2 CPU is going to have 32 cores? That's awesome, but I don't need that. I'm happy with my 2 16-core Threadrippers. I tell you, man, they do when you do 4K streaming, you need that Threadripper processor. I'll tell you that much, though. Because it was by accident that I ended up getting 2 Threadrippers. Bingo Cat, thank you for donating, by the way. But doing 4K streaming, you use those cores, I'll tell you that. You definitely do. But 32, so that means it's going to have 32 cores and 64 threads. The thing is, though, Bingo, is that I see those other 2 super chats. I'll get to you guys in a second. Is that the software needs to take advantage of it. If software is only utilizing 8 cores or 6 cores or 4, then, okay, cool, I have 32 cores and 64 threads, but nothing's really taking advantage of it yet, so. Excuse me. W. Majestic Gaming, thank you for donating. So it's looking like Crackdown 3 will be delayed until 2019. Apparently MS is investing in 3 Gears of War titles. Yeah, because everyone's just chomping at the bit for more fucking Gears of War games. I don't know. Oh, Microsoft. What happened, man? You were killing it with the 7th gen. And it was funny because Microsoft was kind of making a big when Phil Spencer first took over. They were making a pretty big comeback, and they're really being gamer focused and all that. Now I just feel like they're slipping again. I feel like they should just rehire Cliffy B. Ha ha ha. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad thing. The dude is talented. I just think he was misguided when he tried to open up his own studio. So thank you, Majestic Gaming, for donating. And yeah, I don't get what Microsoft is doing. It isn't an upcoming game. Slashy, thank you for donating again. It was an early 1997 build shown at Space World, which was essentially Nintendo's equivalent to E3 when E3 was in its infancy. Oh yeah, Space World. Oh, okay. Now I'm not familiar with Pokemon, so that's why. Was that ever released, or was it something that stayed unreleased? Is that why that was a big deal? Yeah, RAM is still ridiculously priced, elevated network. Slashy, thank you for donating. And I'm not familiar with Pokemon is something I never got into because I was kind of like in my mid to like 16, 17 when it started getting really big. So it just never appealed to me. And here goes my camera again. It's funny, this camera dropped one time. I think that's part of the reason why it's being so wonky tonight. And it's still. Come on. Man, it is not coming back. Really? It is just like not focusing. Rip my camera. Hate tapping it, but there we go. That's so weird. Yeah, ever since this camera dropped, now it's like being weird. Didn't mean for it to drop. It was just. There we go. Wait, DSP Gaming is gone? No, it's not. It's so funny, man. His channel hasn't grown in years. Like, he's been at the same amount of subscribers. Um, and look, man, I was good. My channel was imploding for a little while too, so I'm not sitting here like holier than thou. But he's been at that number for I would say since what 2014. Did I miss a super chat? Yeah, I did. Quentin, thank you for donating. I'm not going to read that one out loud, but that was good, though. That was good. Look, DSP's done dumbass crap, and I know his issues. He is losing subscribers now, from what I'm seeing. But what's interesting, I'm just surprised that, I mean, I know his main thing, like, he's more on Twitch now, right? There's actually a show on the 9th with EA. I might be streaming that. Other stuff I'm definitely going to stream. I might be streaming that. No, his channel's there. I just checked out DSP's channel. He made a video about it? Wow, why are his videos... Wait a second. Something's up with his channel. How are his videos? Like, he... Something's weird with now you guys got me all like curious with DSP now. You always do this to me, guys. Top 10 fan voted games of 2010 numbered. Why does he have stuff from 2010 just uploaded now? News to astonish. Thank you for donating. I'm most excited for what Nintendo may be saying. That's honestly the biggest thing. Like, I want to see some Metroid Prime 4 gameplay too. Now, you guys, what's going? Let me go to the key. Something's definitely up now. Never mind. Because why is he like his newest video is from? It's today. Has 10,000 views. Top 10 fan voted DSP games of 2010. Yeah, something's up. You guys are right. I'm sure he has something that's like 50 minutes long. So DSP Gaming is gone for now. Here's what happened. Oh, Phil, can you like not make something 30 fucking minutes long? I'm sorry. Oh, I got an Atari VCS ad.
Live streaming this as well, so there are about 1,000 people at least right now watching me live stream this on Twitch. Today is June 6, 2018. I have horrible news. I have news that may be some of the worst news I've ever brought you in regard to myself as a content creator on the internet. This is not good. Basically, some really horrible stuff is going on right now behind the scenes with YouTube. I really don't have full clarity on what's happening, but what I can do is tell you guys exactly what I learned this morning in regards to my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. A little bit of background. DSP Gaming is a YouTube channel that I created in April of 2011. I created it because my original YouTube channel, Darkside Phil, had been erroneously shut down by false copyright claims. Someone at that time had been impersonating a game publisher and filing false claims against the channel. Back then, YouTube had no checks and balances for copyright claims, and they erroneously shut down my original Darkside Phil channel. So I made a new one, DSP Gaming. I said, this will be where I do stuff from now on. And ever since 2011, okay?
Yeah, but Slashy, he's brought on a lot of his own stressors, though. He's brought on a lot of his own demise. Thank you for donating, by the way. But yeah, YouTube isn't guaranteed success. You're 110% right. But the reason why he's in the predicament that he's in, it has a lot to do with a lot of mistakes that he's made. I've made plenty of mistakes too, don't get me wrong. But John McCain, thank you for donating real quick. And we'll listen to DSP again. Hey, Rich, been a fan of yours since your Dating Horror Stories video. Oh, God, 2012, man. That's awesome. I want to know, what do you think Mario Party would be... I want to know, do you think Mario Party would be perfect for the Switch? Yeah, I think it would work great on the Switch. I'm not a big Mario Party fan. I've tried a couple of the other games that weren't my thing, but I think it would work well on the Switch. I'm sure there's plenty they could do with the Joy-Cons, too. Plenty.
By the way, I take that back, 2010. It was actually 2010, now that I'm thinking about it, that this happened. Now 2011, 2010. Ever since 2010, so over 7 years, I've been uploading gameplay videos to DSP Gaming on a daily basis. All right. It is still to this day in 2018 a significant part of my income. Is it all of my income like it used to be? No, I used to exclusively be a YouTuber where all I relied on for paying my bills and making money was YouTube ad revenue. And then that all fell apart in 2017 when there was a YouTube adpocalypse. They lost a ton of their advertisers, okay?
Joe McCain, thank you for donating too, by the way.
And when that happened, I had to find a way to adapt, okay, and find a way to keep going. And I said, I'm not going to stop doing what I love for a living. I just got to find a way around this issue. And I did. I became a live streamer here on Twitch, okay? And now, the way it works is I primarily focus on Twitch. I primarily focus on being a Twitch live streamer and giving you guys fun, entertaining streams of gameplay on a daily basis.
And he takes forever to get to the point. Get to the point, Phil.
DSP Gaming as ongoing game playthroughs as I've done since 2010. So, you're talking 8 years. DSP Gaming.
Yeah, that's hold on. Yeah, you're right. Lil Oof. You're 110% right, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, he puts out too much. That's another part of the reason why I got off Twitter, because it's very easy to have diarrhea of the mouth on Twitter. And beyond the fact that Twitter is a cesspool of shit, it was very easy to just, with those short amount of characters, just say something stupid. And, that's part of Phil's problem is that he, more than any other YouTuber almost that I know, puts out too much of his personal shit. And I think that's part of the reason what's hurt his channel.
Unedited gameplay content on the internet. It's one of the rare places on YouTube that still does this style of video. Everyone else has gone to their abridged content and stuff like that. So,
you mean content with some kind of production value, Phil? That's part of what hurt your channel too, dude. Like, you people have been telling you for years they don't want to watch. No one has time to sit there and watch an 87-part gameplay video. That's what hurt your channel too. But anyway,
I have an audience, I have a viewership, and in reality, I bring in between 1 and 2 million views a month on DSP Gaming, which is a lot, and I make good money on the channel, okay? Now, what's happened is since that YouTube adpocalypse in 2017, my income is basically kind of split down the middle. And what I mean by that is I make roughly half of my income from YouTube, from DSP Gaming in general, and then I make about half of my income from Twitch, from live streaming on Twitch, okay? Hold on 1 second. I heard something, I just want to make sure it wasn't anything.
What just happened there? Okay, ad.
Thought I heard a truck or something outside, and there's nothing out there.
All right, hold on 1 second. Smash Dragon 11, thank you for donating. Yeah, what happened to KO Gaming too? Are you Smash Dragon? Thank you. Are you ready for Fire Emblem Switch because it's supposed to come out this year? Also, Microsoft needs better IPs because most of their ones are mixed bags. Yeah, and there's not enough of them. They're really almost like completely depending this generation, minus a couple exceptions, on third-party games. So. So it'd be interesting to see what they come out with, because Microsoft needs to come out swinging this E3, man. Because if they don't, they are in trouble. Okay, so does anyone know what happened to DSP's channel? So we don't have to sit here for 53 minutes. Like, he never just, like, dude, this is his other problem, too. And how many people have told him, get to the fucking point with your videos? Why is your video 53 minutes long?
Alright. So that being said, guys, I'm still reliant on YouTube, even though in the last year and a half, I have adopted myself to be more of a live streamer. And I focus primarily on live streaming more than anything else, okay? I still rely on YouTube to make money, to pay the bills. You know, I have a lot of debt in my name. As you guys know, I'm not going to go into this. You guys know I have a lot of debt in my name. You know, when I moved across the country 4 years ago, and then YouTube copyright strikes.
Oh, my God.
My income multiple times
again.
Over the last 4 years. And it's been up and down where I've tried to solidify it, and every time it seems like I can't, because if I just get rid of YouTube overnight, that's a huge chunk of my income that's gone. And in particular, guys, okay, there is a group of people who enjoy watching my content on a daily basis.
He was just uploading, Zolarox wrote, he was just uploading videos almost like a bot gameplay over and over again. Is that what got him in?
They cannot be here for the live streams. They just can't. They're busy. I've not had a single issue with my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, at all. It's in good standing. No copyright, no community guideline strikes. Everything's good. I'm partnered with a company called Curse Entertainment, or Curse Networks.
That's who I used to be partnered with.
Me, who put ads on my videos. I make a percentage of the ad revenue. They love me. You know, I'm in good standing with them. I got good rapport with them. So everything's good. Literally, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Okay? Which leads us to today.
Almost 7 minutes, and he's still not gotten to the point.
Which leads us to today, guys. Okay? So, today I wake up. Usual timer, I usually wake up around, between 8 and 9 a.m. I woke up roughly around 9 a.m. this morning. And every morning I wake up, the first thing I do, I open up my phone, I start reading my emails, because typically stuff happens. I might get emails overnight. I might get stuff related to the business. Sometimes there's copyright claims, sometimes there's content ID, sometimes there's stuff regarding other personal stuff like my finances, my taxes. I need to check my emails first thing in the morning. I check my emails. There's nothing official from anybody, okay? But I got a couple emails from viewers. And the viewers say, I'm concerned, Phil, I'm trying to watch your playthrough on DSP Gaming and your channel's not there anymore. One person says, I was literally in the middle of watching your new gameplay that you put out yesterday, and when it was going from one video to the other, all of a sudden just stopped and said channel doesn't exist. What the hell is going on? Now, I read these emails, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, I have no messages from YouTube saying that DSP Gaming violated anything. No copyright notices. No,
oh my God.
Violations, community guideline violations, nothing. Now, I've had those before, as I said, and when that's happened, you get an email to tell you what's going on. All right.
8 minutes in, we still don't know.
You get 3 strikes before your channel is really negatively affected and shut down. In terms of service, the same thing. They have, they count certain ones depending on how egregious your problem is or whatever. So basically, there's nothing going on. There's nothing to tell me what the hell's happening. What is going on with DSP Gaming? I have no idea. I'm completely stumped. So I get up and I run across, I'm not even dressed. I'm serious. I'm in my underwear. I come to the office.
That's hot.
And I go into, my browser. The thing is, I leave my PC on overnight and I leave everything open and logged in. Just for purposes like this, because you never know what's going to happen, right? If I were logged out, and then I try to log in and something goes wrong, it might say, oh, you can't get in, right? So I'm logged in on purpose in order to try to figure this whole situation out. Okay, here we go. So the first place I go is my video manager, because I know on YouTube, when you go to your video manager, anything that's wrong, you'll get a pop-up message on the top of the screen, whether it's a copyright strike, a violation, whatever. It'll tell you what's going on at the top of the screen. Today I saw a message I've never seen before, ever, in the entirety of the time I've used YouTube. 10 years I've used YouTube. I've never seen this message before. It's a big red block, and it says, all of your content is hidden. Click here to enable content, or click here to learn more. Hidden. Okay, what does that mean? So, I look below at my channel, my video manager, all the videos that I've uploaded yesterday. They're all there. They're all enabled for advertisements. There's nothing that says copyright, nothing. But they're all set to private. And there's no edit button on the video, okay, in order to change that. So I'm like, what the hell could be going on? I've never seen anything like this before, right? So I'm trying to figure this out. So first of all, there's two options. It says either enable content, right, enable them, or learn more. I click on enable, and it brings me to an error page where a big error message pops up. Your channel needs to be linked to a valid name in order to progress. Do that first, then try again. What? What does that mean? I don't know. Never seen anything like this before. So I close that out. Apparently that's not going to work, right? So I click on learn more. Okay? Learn more takes me to this page that says, so your content has been disabled. This is one of the Google Help pages, okay, that's supposed to explain what happened. And it says, content can be hidden or disabled for various reasons. It could be because your channel was banned. It could be because your channel was suspended. It could be because you chose to suspend the content. It basically lists like a bunch of reasons. But it even says right there, if your channel had any issues, you'll receive notification, which I didn't. I got nothing. Okay, 0. So it says there's a button here, and it says, click this button to create like a new page or a new channel name or whatever to link your channel to, and then all your content will become visible again. I click on that link. It gives me the same error message. You need to link to a valid name in order to continue. Do that first and then come back. So I'm dead in the water. All right? So now,
wow.
I say, all right, let me try to figure this stuff out. All right, let me see. Let me look at my channel standing, because there's actually something that says channel in your settings on YouTube. If you click on it, it should tell you, oh, are you in good community standing? Are you in good copyright standing? Do you have the ability to upload videos? Yada, yada, yada. I click on it, page 500, internal server error. What? Okay, this is weird. So I try to go to YouTube settings. Page 500, internal server error. Okay, so I go up. If you're actually logged into a YouTube page, you got to go to the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and there's a drop-down with your Google login information. Okay, so I go to my Google login information. I click on, settings. 500, internal server error. What the fuck? What does that mean? Now I'm like, what does that, this is wild and insane. What is going on? I can't even access any pages that should tell me what the hell is happening in this regard. All right. So immediately I put up a tweet on Twitter. I have no idea what's going on. I tweet Team YouTube, which is their Twitter support team. Please help. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. In the meantime, YouTube has an email address, which they provide to people who have 100,000 subscribers or more. And I have that email address. I emailed them
So
immediately,
strange.
not knowing if they're going to respond or not, saying, here's the situation. What do I do?
But Phil, what happened though?
Curse. I actually sent an email to Curse, my network, my partner network on YouTube, to let them know what's going on and saying, hey, if there's any way you guys can help behind the scenes, please let me know, because I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm in the dark. I receive no messages from YouTube or anything. I have no idea what's going on or how to fix this. Okay? So, this is what's going on right now. Okay? So I'm in the dark. I'm completely stumped. I don't know what to do. Just kind of sitting around, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to stream on Twitch today and have to see what happens, right? Because I can't control this. I don't know what's happening, and this sucks. Again, I'm very, very, very worried, all right, because YouTube is significant income for me. It would be one thing if my YouTube channel were just, I just do it for fun. At this point, Twitch has overtaken what I do on YouTube, and I don't make any money on YouTube. YouTube is a significant, big chunk of my income.
Okay, Phil.
Like, no lie, make no bones about it. What I do on YouTube still pays the bills. Without that income, I can't pay my bills. And I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, have no clue what I'm going to do. All right? So, I'm, worried. Okay? Now, that's not where it ended. I was actually about to start streaming on Twitch, and I got a response from Team YouTube over on Twitter. And they said, Phil, here's a link. Click on this. This will bring you to our support page where you can either email or do a chat or whatever. And I responded to them and said, well, I already sent an email. Maybe that's all I can do. When I clicked on it, it also said there's a new live chat option. I had no idea that they have live chat support on YouTube. I figured it wasn't anyone who was local, and I was right, because I just tell you, as soon as I started talking to the person, they weren't typing in proper grammar. So probably outsourced. So it's probably someone sitting in a call center. But maybe they do have access to information or whatever. Who knows, right? At least there's something. At least there's something that I can talk to a human immediately and get some kind of information. Maybe they can help. Okay.
Phil, you're killing me.
So I get into a live chat with a person.
We're 15 minutes into it. He still hasn't gotten to the point.
I explain the situation. They say, all right, we're looking into it. 10 minutes pass. 15 minutes pass. finally they come back and they say, Phil, all right, we've got an update for you. Here's what's going on. Okay? We believe that your Google Plus account has been suspended. My Google Plus account? Huh? I don't use Google Plus. Ah. Okay, guys. So let's talk. Years ago, I believe it was around 2013, 2014. It might have even been 2015, but I think it was around 2014-ish. Okay? YouTube forced everyone who was going to continue to use their website to have a Google Plus account.
That is true.
This was their new social network. This was their network where they wanted to compete with Facebook, okay? They wanted people to go to Google Plus and have video hangouts with their friends and post up their pictures and do, all kinds of stuff on Google Plus and turn it into an active social network. It failed. It failed miserably. It was about 2 years. They forced this down everyone's throat who wanted to use YouTube, and everyone hated it. Everyone begrudgingly were like, man, I don't want to use this. And by the way, YouTube comments were completely destroyed by the Google Plus process, because it went from being able to do, okay, I can post like a paragraph and then there's a character limit, to, oh, you can now post like a book. Someone actually posted the entire Bible in a YouTube comment because they linked it to Google Plus and it screwed everything up. It made you able to spam. It was a mess. So the website, YouTube, was really screwed up for a while. And then finally, all right,
I can't. I'm getting tired, and two, I can't. So basically, something happened with his Google Plus account. So what did like a troll hack into his Google Plus account or something? Have a good night, sober stuff. All right, I stopped it, everybody. I stopped it. It was getting too much. He barely got to the point, and we are 16 minutes in. And I skipped around a little bit too, but we were 16 minutes into that. So that's crazy. I'm like, not to be mean, but you know how I knew something was wrong? Like, I'm like, oh no, is his account still there? I knew something was wrong because his videos actually had decent views. I'm like, wait, 10,000 views on a DSP gaming video usually gets like 200 views per video. Now he'll probably complain about it. I'm wasting no more time on that. That I took way too much time on that to begin with. He got in trouble for spam? Yeah, Phil, if you watch this, and I know you can't stand me, which is whatever. Whatever, dude. Like, I have no ill will towards you. I always tell you, with your when you make your King of Hate vlogs, dude, you could take what you talk about and condense it down to like 5 minutes. Just talk about what the subject is, give a little bit of an opinion, and move on with your day, man. Like, but he's not going to change now. So, all right, guys. I've been streaming for a couple hours, and my butt is starting to over a couple hours. My butt's starting to get numb, and I'm tired, and I got to be up relatively. I got to be up at like 7 o'clock. So, I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I will be back tomorrow with some gameplay footage uploads. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be strange. Definitely strange. At least it's new relevant games though, so that'll be cool. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming through the stream. I love all you, and I will see you, well, now later today. Have a good one, guys.